푹 잡고. 비 오는 거야? 와, 또 비 오는 거야? 아. 위치가 어디야? 여기야? 청소부? 아래쪽부터 가자. 이쪽이지? 청소부가 어디에 있지? 서기야? 서기한테 가는 거야?
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
얼굴이 안 보인다.
God be
Oh.
with you.
그래? 아이씨, 아닌데. 얜 또 누구야?
I'm honored that you should come to me.
아하.
I've heard talk about your knacker.
What's my neighbor been up to this time? Digging up corpses again? Or robbery?
Did he do that?
No, he didn't. But people thought he did. His house is nearby, between the rat house and the church. He's a decent man, a good man. But he's the knacker and the gravedigger.
묘직이야?
That's good to know. I've got a few questions for you, bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain?
예?
Who sent you here?
No one complained.
정체를 숨겨라고
I'd be
했지?
interested to know why
Eh?
you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon. But what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight either.
예?
You have an inn and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No, it's been quiet here lately. But now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
그래?
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchpoles go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man. For a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Thank you, bailiff.
May the Lord watch over you.
아, 퀘스트가 빡시다. 묘직이라고 했지? 어딨어? 요지기가 어딨지? 전에 봤는데. 몇 시야? 아, 저녁이야. 아이씨. 아, 정말. 임마 어디 갔어? 대체 어디 간
Still quite
거야?
hungry.
배고파? 밥 먹자. 음식이야 많지. 치즈가 상했어. 맛있는 거 없어? 둘밖에 없다. 음식을 좀 사야겠어. 됐다. 배부르지? 안돼. 무드가 여기에 있었지? 무드가 어디에 있지? 아, 여기야. 여기에 있어? 인마들 뭐 하는 거야? 잡초? 어우, 냄새야. 왜 대화가 안 되는 거야? 너?
God save you. What can I do for you?
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
When are they there?
Nearly every evening.
저녁?
Every godforsaken
지금 모여있지?
shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
And nobody does a thing about it?
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able
메이스가
to settle
있어. 다
things
패버리면
peacefully.
돼.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry.
그 정도야 쉽지. 내가 맨손이 화술을 업글 시켜야겠지. 이거 뭔데? 뭘로 하지? 오. 됐어. 주먹이 7이야. 배로 가자. 주먹 재밌지. 너희들이지?
Yeah, we remember.
Wait a minute. Was that the time you dropped on him and then sat on him?
No, it was before that. He's talking about that scrapper from Rate.
어지러워 술 취했어.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you? You landed on his face with your ass so hard the ground shook.
술 취했어. 화면이 흔들거려.
You'd better hope I don't shake you.
All I'm saying is that's the way it looked.
야 잡초야.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I heard you gave him quite a beating.
It's his own damn fault.
Really? He just came to tell you to go elsewhere.
That's what he told you? Bollocks! He came of his own accord. It was him started the fuss, after he'd
Eh?
lost all his money.
He really tried to have a go. I wouldn't think he'd have it in him.
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. He does pack a punch. But landing it in the right place, ha! I'm not surprised he's got no children.
I heard that someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
No, but I'm always the last to hear of anything like that. I'll ask
펀치.
Punch. He'd know. Good luck to you.
그래? 임마가 펀치였지. 야.
I'm looking for work, and I've heard someone around here wants fearless men. Do you know anything about it?
I've heard they might be looking for a new knacker. So if you're not afraid of carcasses and the occasional pile of shite.
Thanks, but no thanks. Word has it someone's hiring mercenaries and other fighters.
Well, you've heard more than I.
What are you doing here?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling. It's good for your back and digestion. And your purse too, if you know your business.
12장이야?
If I wanted to join in, what would I have to do?
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three. Doesn't matter which. And if you whip all three, you can test your mettle against me. Fair enough?
So the last match is with you?
That's right. They say a bout with me is no joke. Just bad humours.
The tanner sent me. He says you've been causing a commotion at night, and I thought I might convince you to stop.
Ha! So all his whining finally found a friendly ear, did it? Let me tell you something first, whelp. I'm the bailiff's man,
어이쿠야.
and we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Lederman's only been whining like that since he lost a bit of silver. Didn't bother him before that.
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll tell you the same. It's God's honest truth.
I'll take you at your word. But what should I do now?
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar and leave him be, or get down to business.
What do you mean, get down to business?
Well, you may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrashing, we might think it over. But then again, we're no strangers to a hard fight.
If I break your arm, then you won't be coming here for a while, will you?
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our tournament and win, which means beating us all, then we'll go
오,
elsewhere.
재밌겠네.
If you don't win, then you're flat out of luck and have to leave. That's not so bad, is it?
I want to fight you.
What did I
나
tell you?
갑옷이야, 갑옷.
First beat Weed and those three clowns. And then I'll have time for you. Got it?
좋아.
Be with you.
주먹질이야 쉽지. 한 주먹 하신다 이거지. 이렇게 싸우면은 안 되겠지. 좋아, 주먹이야 주먹. 재밌겠네. 야, 신발 줘. 이 정도. 신발이 어디 있어? 신발. 쇠주먹이야. 대가리 깨버리는 거야.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
건벼 빨리 건벼. 쇠주먹이야 이씨. 안 통해 이씨. 어이쿠야 카운터. 아프지? 야, 쇠주먹이야 이씨. 쇠주먹. 어이쿠야. 끝났다. 죽이면 안 되겠지? 됐다. 또 건벼.
God save you. What can I do for you?
주먹.
I heard someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
Maybe. I work in the quarry, and they're always looking for extra hands to replace them that's got something broken.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but thanks. Why did you thrash the tanner?
Because he came by one day, lost his money,
예?
and then started on about how we cheated him and ought to give him back his coin. He was a right pest.
He told me that you jumped him when he asked you to stop making a racket behind his house.
Well, that's sort of true. But he didn't start complaining until he lost his money. Before that, it didn't bother him.
건벼.
Let's fight.
You look pretty good. But I'm betting it was just luck.
We'll see.
그러세요.
Good luck to you.
아 쇠주먹이야 이씨. 딱 잡혔어. 쳐봐. 펀치. 오이구야 피하신다. 오이구야 피하신다. 나 기사야 이씨. 기사라고 이씨. 나 걸렸어. 그러자 항복해라고 이씨. 오이구야 저로 싸우신다. 어이구야 아이고 아프라. 어쭈. 오 한다 이거네. 에이씨 자식 깝치기는 씨. 야 건벼.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
나 안 다쳤지?
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
If I knew you better, I might tell you. But as things stand,
그래요.
What went on with the tanner?
when things got lively, I wasn't here. The others were, though.
아이쿠야
Let's
패자.
fight.
That wasn't bad. But let's see how you do with me. May the Lord watch over.
건벼 빨리. 오이쿠야 잘 피하신다. 허허 잡기 달인이야 이씨. 구석으로 투패걸. 요 왔어. 딱 걸렸어 얍삽이야. 딱 끝내는 거야. 귀찮아 빠졌어. 에이씨 진짜 이씨. 아파?
Farewell.
야 임마 건벼.
God be with you.
I heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
Willing to do anything? Meaning what?
That's not what I meant, but all right.
아이씨 건벼 이 새끼야.
That wasn't bad. But now we'll take it up a notch.
Good luck to you.
똥폼 잡지마 이 새끼야. 어딨어 이씨. 건벼. 아 약골 새끼가 이씨. 나 쇠주먹이야 이 새끼야. 어이쿠야, 이게 바로 카운트야 이 새끼야. 어이쿠야, 날 잡으셨다 이거네. 좀 세다. 잠깐 쉬었다가 아유 힘들어. 덤벼. 해봐. 카운터. 아 기사야, 까불지마 예송아. 어이쿠야. 해봐. 뭐야 이거. 야, 잘 싸우네. 와, 발이 좀 세다. 발차기. 세다. 어이쿠야, 세주마. 프레셔. 에이씨. 찌끄레기가 이씨. 야, 건벼.
I want to fight you.
You put on quite a show. Can't say I expected it. God be with you.
빨리 건배 이 썩을 새끼야. 엄마 죽었어? 봐봐. 어이쿠야. 얘 세다. 오, 세다. 전문가야. 달인이야. 씨. 아파. 이 자식아 아파. 아프다고 이씨. 카운터. 어이쿠. 그렇죠. 펀치 쳐봐. 어떡해. 쏘지마. 빨리 건벼. 카운터 버이크. 싸다구. 발차기. 어이쿠. 어휴. 에이씨, 찌끄레기가 이씨. 다 싹쓸이다. 아휴, 이 똥통들이 말이야. 기사한테 까불고 있어. 빨리 일라. 나 바빠. 뭐하는 수작이야. 이씨. 야, 일라 빨리. 깨우러 가. 빨리 가이. 펀치는 무슨 이 약골 새끼가.